Perhaps you don't seem to understand. I'm still the record holder for this mission. I might be able to do it. I know. This is 1999. Holy fuck nuggets. That is 10 years. 10 years. That is one whole decade since Toy Commander. Which is actually surprisingly low, considering. But this wasn't the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast just recently did, now, 20 years, I think. Because, you know, in fairness, of all people, you should know. You celebrated it, you fucking donkey. Oh, yeah, right. Need to do that. Deal with that. Now, I think I dealt with the outside. Will you not have a boost attached to the situation? Nobody needed a boost. Everybody was fine just having the Kit Kats. Nobody required a boost. Right, the plan. Please, thank you. Plane. No. Oh, you buttons! No! Land! This plane won't land. There we go. Oh, you assholes. You big old fucking assholes. Have you ever met my asshole? It's massive and it will consume you. Will it? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm doing is panicking about getting to this location quickly enough to get the bomb on the bridge. The big problem is I'm going to have to use the bloody plane, I suppose. Oh, one of the other big problems is... Oh, God, this mission. No, the hole is too small! No, this is never going to be 210. It's going to be better than last time, but fucking up the vehicle swap and just generally not being able to... Because the worst thing is... Can I just sacrifice the truck, please? Oh... See, as I said, it's a reasonable time and much quicker than last time, but 7 seconds? That's a lot to shave off. I'm going to try it, but that's a lot to shave off. And I didn't fuck it up so drastically that I felt, 7 seconds worth of fuck-oppery. Don't get me wrong, there was some fuck-oppery, but not 7 seconds worth, I don't think. I need to perhaps land the plane in a more sensible location. Deal with that, and possibly, if I knew precisely how many missiles it took to destroy each and every item, it would be quite useful. Kind of slightly suicidal, but got the job done. Which is, again, slightly suicidal, but got the job done. No, land, please, plane, land. Okay, transfer to the truck. Do it calmly this time instead of spamming the button like a madman, because that's probably what got you in trouble the last time. We can shave off a little bit of time with the boost, as we've seen. And I've said it a few times, but I will just appreciate it once more. Everything in this sort of world is built of things like in the world. So this is just a bench. The massive bridge is a bench. You've got food packaging. You've got these sort of wine bottles. I must admit, the lights, those lights are perhaps one of the only ones that don't necessarily look like they're fully in-world. But then again, that could be part of the military toy kit the child has. So everything is sort of... Everything has its place and everything is designed to be of this sort of... No. Oh, pissing truck wouldn't stop on the hill! Stop! Stop, truck! Stop!
Hammer time!
going to be a lot tighter than I wanted it to be. A lot tighter than I wanted it to be. But I think I did it. And I said 7 seconds would be difficult. Take 17. Yeah. When you do it well, you do it really well. Yeah, I know. It's a shame you can't do it really well all the time. Yeah, alright, thanks. Thank you very much, voice in my head. At this rate, it won't be long till we meet face to face in a terrible duel. Well, ideally I should be putting it away soon, but I think what my plan is I'm going to try and finish the kitchen, which is not bad. Not bad. In one sort of play session, I finished the kitchen. Although, having said that, I don't know, is that good or bad? It's not bad in terms of my ability to complete the game, but it's possibly concerning in the sort of length of the game. But you saw there were several other rooms. Your base will be history. What with my allies and their powerful bombers against you. I'd like to see you try to defend yourself. Well, you're going to. Might not actually defend myself, but you're definitely going to see me try. Take down the enemy's bombers, but don't let them destroy your base. Remember, their weak spot is their hangar. Isn't everybody's? Oh, look at those bad boys. They're fucking almost alien-esque, aren't they? Makes me think of something like, not quite Thunderbirds, not quite Captain Scarlet, somewhere sort of perhaps in the middle. Well, we've got magic markers already, which is quite impressive. So where the fuck is their hangar? Oh, shit, I have no weapons! I'm taking fire. A couple of random bombs until I can try and find some decent missiles. The bombs are a bit of an issue. They're a touch problematic when it comes to actually shooting things, but... Oh. Run out of magic markers. Let's lay some mines. Oh no! Die, you foul fiends. Unfortunately, I haven't got any effective weapons. I think no. There's still some floating around. Might pepper them with shots, but good lord, the machine gun is awful. The difficulty here, I think, is going to be... It's actually going to be aiming. I'm being distracted by the sort of box thing, because I'm sort of looking at it going, oh, and there you go, the mines do stay in the air. That's quite convenient. Okay, so if we can just take care of these things. Now, is there anything else I can sort of... Oh, okay. It's not great news that there's a guy there, but... Oh, many missiles. Is 2 missiles enough to take care of you? Yes, it is. I'm going to sweep of my base, check it's not dying. But I think what I need to do is destroy their base. And I'm not entirely sure. There's definitely that guy there. Unless I'm supposed to use the Jeep to get in and deal with the rest of this base, but fuck it. Try and take down their army men. Oh, okay, we need fuel. That could be an issue. Unless that's fuel there. No, that's more missiles. Definitely wind up being an issue if I run out of fuel. But fuck it, we're going in for another run. You never know, we might win. Missile to the face. Okay, so here's their hangar. I just destroyed my plane. But not to worry, I've got the Jeep. Well, I can't deny it. I failed the timer, so I'm going to just restart. So we got to get right in there. So I suppose we do sort of start with the plane. So the best bet might be if we go in here and deal with... Because the easiest thing might be if I don't worry too much about dealing with my own base. I'll just hope that the cannons I possess at my base can deal with the situation themselves. And what we'll do is we'll take out the main sort of defences with the plane, and then I'll try and transfer to the truck in order to perhaps polish off and finish the base off. So I think at this point it could be worthwhile going Jeep if we can land the plane reasonably swiftly. Thank you. Okay. Kind of wasted that fuel, but I'll live with that situation. So what the Jeeps can do is they toss out the bombs rather than drop them, as you would probably expect. I mean, that probably didn't come as a revelation, but they're sort of almost grenade launchers, which makes them a lot more effective. Although the Jeep is a lot weaker. Golly, how many hits? I don't know, but I've now run out of weapons, so... kind of guns. I was really hoping this would work. Spoiler alert, it's not really worked. Could we destroy the base, please? Apparently no. I feel like I need more missiles. Ah, there we go. Is that win? No. In fact, if anything, I've just lost my Jeep. And I still don't know how to win. That's bad. That is officially classified as bad. And I think we've just had the time fail come into play. Okay, so I suppose one crucial thing we'll try to find out is how I win. I've got a nasty feeling I've got to get rid of what is, if you couldn't tell, or at least I think it's meant to be very similar to, that's Scalextrics. The track that makes up their sort of flight path is Scalextrics, which is quite nice. Again, I've said it previously, the entire aesthetic of this game is a small child playing with his toys in each room. So this is obviously just the kitchen, so you can just see it as the kitchen. Whoa, just a little skim up the wall between friends. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I believe each of these was taking 3, hence why I'm doing 1, 2, 3 only. Now, let's try and do another sweep here. We've got to deal with the tank, ideally. One man and his dog went to mow a meadow. Went to mow a meadow. Okay, apparently you don't want to die, which I can't say does surprise me. Now, can we do some fancy flying? Yeah. Except it does auto re sort of orient you. Okay, so now this is kind of a suicide mission. But what I'm going to do is suicide the plane. Oh, no, I didn't actually suicide the plane, but there we go. The plane is now dead, that's fine. That was all part of the plan, except for the fact that it took quite a long time to get the plane back. Get it to transfer back to the Jeep. But hopefully, I don't know if my suicidal plan is going to work out or not, but I need to only take the army men out with... Okay, that is going to be very useful, because now... Ploughing the markers! Ploughing the erasers! Is that the one? That is not apparently the one. Could we win, please, game? How do we win? I won! I don't know if I got it in time, though. Just! No! Actually, I smashed his fucking time. I thought the time was 2:10 for some reason. I think that's because one of the other ones was 2:10. I can't stand it. Bring it on. Let's go. I think, yes, it really is the time for Cyclone. And I've only got a Jeep available. Me versus a deadly Cyclone robot in only my Jeep. Well, let's see what happens. Here we are, face to face at last. Which one of us will be victorious? Do you really think you have a chance? Even with all those missiles, there's no way you'll defeat me! Oh, we'll see, sir, we'll see. Once I get the measure of you, we shall see precisely how I can defeat you. But firstly, we got to get up there, I suppose. Whee! And then, we've got to try and dodge missiles and lots of other bits. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 okay, this is... I don't know precisely what I'm supposed to be aiming at, which is troublesome. I think, if anything, this might still be an upgrade, but it was only a guns... It was only a guns upgrade, I think. Oh, of course, there's every possibility there's nothing there. Now, I don't... There feels like there's probably a secret to dealing with this shit head, but I don't know what that secret's going to be. And facing him like head on, the way I just did, seemed to just shred my health bar more than is entirely necessary. But it does feel suspiciously like the only way I'm dealing with him is head on. But aiming and dodging is surprisingly difficult. I don't think you actually have to do too much. You have to aim at the arms. I do get the impression I am going to have to start it again, though, because they don't seem to have put any kind of health icon around, or at least not in obvious... Ah, there's one on the chair, so if I can make it up there... Oh no, I think I got destroyed. Bugger. I warned you, didn't I? You didn't really think you could beat the Great Cyclone, did you? I mean, I think I can. I just need... I wasted a lot of missiles just going for the chest, because I didn't quite know that it was exclusively arms I was supposed to be aiming at. But this time, I can perhaps reasonably swiftly get rid of that arm, because I know that's the point. And then we can take a little risk. Oh, whoa, whoa! And now he's opened his head. Now I've blown his head off. Well, there you go. That was far simpler than I made it out to be last time. 16 seconds worth of simple, in fairness. But I suppose the way they designed the boss was a little bit lackluster. But there's not a lot else they were going to be able to do. Putting him just sort of in there. Poor Cyclone is completely debunked. But he didn't really have the soul of a mutineer in any case. Let him join your side if he likes. Well, he's kind of mutineered a mutineer, so he's mutiny squared, because he betrayed me, the small child, I imagined, in order to join the bear's side. So we've unlocked the children's bedrooms, but nothing else. That's fair enough. Let's have at least have a butcher's in the children's bedrooms. So hunt and seek, you got to hunt all the red toys, and then that I think is just a car race. As can be seen, it's a car. I don't think that sort of car has any weapons, which makes the grip sense. It's not a military car. It is solely a race car. Let's do it. As I'll go. And Roly Poly is our foe now. 4 laps to go, and you mustn't. I don't really have a voice for Roly Poly. That just turned into Cyclone's voice, I suppose. 4 laps to go. I don't know why he's gone leprechaun. 4 laps to go, and you must go slow. This is a fact that surely you must know. The rhyming, the sort of weird leprechaun accent assisted the rhyming structure of that, didn't it? So yeah, no weapons, no nothing. It's just a straight hardcore race. Just a racer now. Which isn't too bad. It's quite entertaining. And at least this little tasty teaser is showing you the aesthetics of the children's bedrooms. Because again, you keep some of the fundamentals like the Scalextrics track, but now you've got sort of like little books and more models and stuff, and it's really quite nice and sort of I think there you go. The idea. I've gone entirely the wrong way. No, apparently not so much. I don't know precisely. Oh God, I don't know where I'm going. Plus, this car is quite nippy, which you'd think in a race that sounds like a fucking boom, doesn't it? But no, not quite so much. I think the idea is there's two children. There's the small child who's a boy and a small child who's a girl. That needed to be said. I know. It's this cutting commentary you all tune in for, isn't it? Right, so I think the idea is you go around the loopy-loop, which is entirely not what I did last time. And if you do it properly, it makes it so much easier. I think, did he say like 3 or 4 laps? I think he said 4 laps, which, oh, Jesus Christ, is entirely outrageous because I'm. Okay, there we go, thank you. Entirely outrageous, I'm never going to do it in the time frame. I suppose what you need to do is actually, you know, do it well. Although this is my 3rd lap, so the laps aren't going around too bad. I've just realised there's absolutely sort of like no music in the background of this level. Oh, fuck nuggets. Do you need a lovely set of fuck nuggets? No, ideally you can keep your fuck nuggets to yourself. Bugger. The little blip of failure. The blip of failure. Oh, Christ almighty. Jesus. Jesus, will you help me? No, Jesus won't help you. Not if you take his name in vain. So I was actually about 10 seconds slower. That's fine. I'm not that fast. I don't know if you unlock them for complete... Oh shit, I automatically pushed the bloody restart button. There you go. Because simply I completed it, I do get to unlock these ones. Desertion sounds intriguing. And bombs away! Do you know what? I vaguely remember desertion because I don't think you do things as such. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what's going on? Your soldiers are gone. It sounds like desertion. I wonder what's wrong. There are 6 soldiers missing. Find them quickly and bring them back to the fortress. Keep in mind that they might not all be at ground level. Yes, I recall. It's strange which bits you do remember and which bits you don't. This probably means this mission is either really fucking quality or an absolute fucking arsehole. And I'm entirely leaning on it's an absolute fucking arsehole. Because, oh, do you know one of the key reasons that it's an arsehole? Because you did note how many oh god, the roads don't help. But you did note, and you can actually see now, there is, I think, yeah, look, you've got a little Scalextric's car running around this track. They really need, and especially, I suppose the Sega link is perhaps only because this is Dreamcast. I feel like you probably should have mentioned that earlier. I don't know if I did, though. I don't know if I did.
This is an old game. It's an old Dreamcast game called Toy Commander.
But you've got this company called No Cliche, which I'm assuming they're probably done and dusted and long since been consumed by another company somewhere along the line, because I don't recognise the name in modern times. But I would love to see them redo this one, because as I say, it's a quality fucking game. Just could do with an overhaul of the control scheme. And maybe, I mean, I know the graphics are certainly tolerable, and I know I did take the piss out of his face a little bit because, you know, there was some major corner pinning there. There was, you know, you needed to get get some of those triangles out, get some more quads in, my friend, get some more quads in. But the graphics, in terms of the actual game, the graphics are incredibly reasonable. You know, the toys don't need sort of your fancy massive fuck off things. They just need to look like toys, which I think I need a bit more of a run up. And tally ho! Yeah, tally. Oh, my tally was hoed. My tally was hoed. Fine. Ah. Are we? Do we need to do something? I feel like we need to do something. Ah! Oh, okay.
Nope.
Right. Oh, no. Okay. Yes, please. Now bring the elevator. Are you bringing the elevator? Are you bringing the elevator? We'll turn that way and hope the elevator comes down. I don't know whether we... Ah, there we go! There we go. I'm definitely beginning to get the impression the reason why I remember this mission quite so much, and not like the finer details, but the general gist of it, I fear the reason I remember it is because it's an absolute fucking arse. I was really hoping I could drive off the side there. I want a suicide game. Let me suicide. No. It's putting up walls against my suicide. I need this game. I need to kill the car. It's simple. All you have to do is kill the car. Oh, but there's not another fucking fella down here, is there? So yeah, you've got no choice. You have to go up and find them upstairs. And yes, no wonder they give you just over 3 minutes for this. Oh, really beginning to understand why they gave you over 3 minutes for this one, because it's difficult to get where you need to go. It's so very difficult. Don't know why, but it is. It's not actually. I know I say that the controls are a bit clunky and heavy, but you know, that's only really the helicopter that really absolutely threw me. The cars aren't too bad, except, as I say, technically a car wouldn't be able to do that. But again, you've got to remember the aesthetic of this game is a child playing with its toys. A child could easily, if it's got its hand on the top of the truck, it can turn it like this. So it works. Whether it was deliberate or not, I have no idea, but it works with the idea, certainly. Right, there appears to be the blockage there, which is inconvenient, because I'm assuming you have to go round. Well, look, there is actually Sonic himself, Sonic on a calendar. March 1999. Good lord. But I definitely feel like, because 10 years ago, whoa! I really don't think I was supposed to be here. But I'll tell you one thing for certain. What this has allowed me... Oh, there is a dude here. I know. So I thought you were going to kill yourself. Well, yeah, but I've kind of gotten up here now, and I've kind of found a dude now, so... You know, maybe I'll just carry on finding dudes. Oh dear. Ah, fuck it, no. Suicide is painful. It also doesn't work in this game because it's not high enough, or the truck doesn't take any damage from falling. Although I can potentially. It's going to take a while. But theoretically, I can run out of fuel, and I'm not into... Oh! Wow. That just sums up my experience, doesn't it? Theoretically, I can run out of fuel and see what happens. Immediately goes into a fuel container and gets the fuel to carry on. Unbelievable. Anyway, that was a little bit Toy Commander, and I still, despite my criticisms and anger towards losing, but that's anger inwards. Inward anger. The healthy kind. It's not anger to the game, it's anger towards my inability to do the game. But I'm quite genuinely slightly surprised and quite pleased that I managed to do the entirety of the kitchen. That's wondrous. I got a feeling, yeah, there was a multiplayer mode as well, and I remember always me and my mother used to play the multiplayer of this game because it's just great fun. As I say, the only problem a lot of this has is the fact that you don't have that second joystick, but it's one of those weird ones where back then, I don't think anything had the second joystick. I suppose the PlayStation 1 might have. Did it? No, I don't think it did. I don't think anything back then had two joysticks. It's reasonably modern day addition, the whole two joysticks thing. So that's where, oh golly Sega, if you've still got the rights to this whole thing, your name is plastered all over the place inside of it, but at the end of the day, no cliche might still own, somewhere online, might still own all the rights to it, but hey, you could probably make something like this game, just not actually this game. I suppose it might exist. I've not seen the toy sort of aesthetic. I don't think is quite as popular now. It seems to have dropped off a bit because they used to have the Army Men game, which is obviously the little small plastic figures. There's Army Men in this one, and this one has toys and stuff as well. But oh well, it doesn't make too much difference. Happy Advent once again. Every few videos you'll get a happy Advent, and then I will say cheerio.